Welcome back to the WSXM channel. I don't know, my name is Stefan. So, in Burkina Faso, there was an attack on a military outpost. The first numbers came out was 60 soldiers was unalive. That was the first report. Then after the group who was responsible for this attack, um, stated that they took the lives of about 200 soldiers, which is an inflated number. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But this is the video there. So that's them there. You see, they're standing up watching the smoke. They destroy the outpost, and according to them, according to this group who took responsibility, stating that they also attack a police station, and they tell residents in the area to leave or else. Which I tell, this story is being told through the voices of the Western media, which I don't believe. It was their attack, yes. Did they take the life of our 200 soldiers? I highly doubt it. I'm thinking it's way more or less, more in double digit, like maybe 50, maybe 60 at most. Is it a loss? Yes, it's a life loss is a tragedy. But they're making it so that it's this big attack, and Burkina Faso is losing their grip and then they're losing the war. And that is their goal, to pit William Chori as someone who is not making a difference in this, but which is quite the opposite. So this happened while William Chori on May 11th, I think, when William Chori was in Russia still. So he's back now in Burkina Faso. But what I want to say is, I will wait until the Abraham Traore's government comes out with a report before I even jump to the conclusion here, because we don't know the real number yet. We don't know what actually happened. We're just listening from the perspective of the Western media, who's trying to paint him as someone who is losing their grip. Abraham Traore is not the kind of president who comes out when something happens and immediately give a press conference and say, what you gonna do, how are you gonna get to them. No, he's not that kind of person. Abraham Traore moves in silence and with intelligence. He's gonna find out what happened, go and get these guys for sure. And after he have evidence and arrests being made and who need to being attacked, get attacked, then he will come out and say what took place, which I'm waiting on until they came out. But how is this um gonna affect Burkina Faso? Not much. Why? Because look at this video where you have local residents who are camping out at night and reporting any suspicious behavior from anyone to the proper authorities so they can tar any attempt, because over 20 attempts on Abraham Traore's life. This is not only because he's lucky or because he have great security guards and intelligence. Yes, that's a part of it, but the fact that he inspires his own he inspires his whole entire country for patriotism and love. The love they have for him, they'll go to the maximum of aiding and adventure. But take a listen to this video first, and then they're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Take a listen. Boom.
I heard that you all sleep on the streets just to protect your president. Is it true?
Okay, first of all, it's because of the love they have for the country.
Because of what?
The love.
The love for the country? Okay.
And also, imagine they're sitting here and the president just passed and see them. That's kind of motivate the president. This is why they decided to go out and to be like, oh, if something happened in the country, they have to be alerted so they can react immediately in order to protect the president.
When did this idea begin?
Okay. So he said when Ibrahim Traore become president.
There you have it. You have business people actually camping out at night, looking out for any suspicious behavior. And as the report was saying there, they actually helped tard a few attempts on his life and a few and people who are looking, to do the country's harm. And but then you have now this French lady, Claire Dubois, and she came to Burkina Faso to run an NGO, like into helping. That's a picture of her. Sorry, that's a picture of her there, Claire Dubois. She was arrested in Burkina Faso. She's a French spy. She was caught. Anyway, let me give you the background. So she came to Burkina Faso, and she came to, according to her, to uplift, to help women and to help young girls with her NGO. And she was flagged, and the intelligence services was watching her this whole time, and they cloned her phones and her computer because she was sending encrypted messages to whoever they need, those whoever sent her there. They did not say who, but she's French, so we can take an estimated guess from her nationality. And she had two phones when she was using one to send encrypted messages to whoever, but these messages was being read by the intelligence services, and the laptop was also tapped. And they did not stop her from giving the information. They leave her gather all information. She was getting information on troops, movements, bases, and stuff like that. But they were intercepting these messages this entire time, so they know exactly what she was sending to her handler. But Abraham Chori is so smart. What did Abraham Chori does? He brought her on stage, and she thought she was being recognized because she's been going around saying, "Oh, she loves Abraham Chori, she loves what he's doing, and that's why she's doing the NGO, and she's helping to um, help the women of Burkina Faso." When in fact she's a spy. Abraham Chori called her up on stage. Sorry, I don't have the video for it, but it's this is documented, and it's a fact. And when she went on stage, thought she was gonna get an award for her work she's doing in Burkina Faso. Then eventually break out all evidence, her emails, her texts, everything, and showed evidence of what she was doing this entire time she was in Burkina Faso. She was arrested on the spot, and even with all the diplomatic pressure they was given and to Ibram Chori, they did not release her. And they arrested 9 other people along with her. Most of them foreigners, but a few local Burkina Faso citizens was working with them as well, which is common because you always have a few colonized mindset and whose love of money instead of love of country always get caught up in these kind of things. So she was arrested. So Ibram Chori is this kind of person. He don't come and tell people what he thinks someone is doing. He waits until he gets us all the evidence. He have proof. Then he comes and show what who have been arrested, why are they being arrested, and evidence to show they were actually working against the country's interests. And this is why I love Ibram Chori. So I'm gonna wait a little more longer to see what actually took place with this attack. How many got unalived, who carried it out, um, will the response be? So we'll wait on that. So don't follow these news all over these Western um networks, and also some of the bloggers like myself who are spreading these lies about they know the number. You cannot know the number because these numbers are coming from the people who caused the issue. So you cannot trust what they are saying because they will always inflate their numbers and their destruction to make it seem as if they are winning when they're actually losing. So I will wait on the official report from the Burkina Faso citizens because Burkina Faso government because I trust them 100%. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about what just happened, what took place, and what is the next step what steps the government will take to combat this attack, who is also being helped by some of these local Burkina Faso citizens. Not a very few, because majority of them are so inspired to be patriotic. They are actually on William Traore's part. This is one of the reasons why they will not kill him, because the people are looking out for him at all corners of Burkina Faso. They don't, as they see something suspicious, they leave the proper authorities know. Hey, go and check this out. Hey, that don't look so right over there. Go and check it out. I'm telling you, the love that the Burkina Faso citizens have for Ibrahim Traore. They have pictures of him in this, like in squares and in and walls. And whenever the picture get dirty, they go there and take their shirt off, guys, and clean the photo. That's the much love and respect they have for this man. So anyway, that's it for me tonight. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. As always, tell a friend, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Boom.